maybe like a slight video of it flowing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hi, Julie here. Welcome to my channel. I haven't been on for a while, probably because I haven't been motivated to do anything, but I've made a quilt. I have done a quilt. I've done the best one ever. I'll put it on the table in a moment and show you, but it's all hand-pieced, English paper piecing, honeycombs, and I sent it to a long armour to finish it off correctly, which I've never done before. Fabulous. So this is it. This is it. Oh, look at that. Oh, it feels fabulous. I'd never have achieved this if I'd put it together myself. But it's long. It's over 5 foot. I know that because I'm 5 foot. It's a beauty, if I say so myself. I'm thinking of gifting it to someone, a young girl who's going to university, and I think she would love it. The back is Lorry Holt fabrics, mostly is it hometown, and it's got a fabric on the back with tractors on and a beautiful green binding. So if I go back a little bit, I got some footage of it hanging on my washing line before it was sandwiched together, so that will come at the end. Oh, look at that, isn't it? Oh, and it's so heavy. It's so beautifully. I'm more proud of sending it to a long armour, I think, than the EPP. But ooh, look at that. Let me pop it on the table, and we'll have a quick look, and I'll tell you what I've done right, and I'll tell you what I've done wrong, and things that I've learned that I will do better next time. So I'm actually in my conservatory, and I'm early in the morning, and I'm trying to get this done before the sun comes over, because we've got another heat wave coming. I think it's going to be 30 degrees today. I'm in South Wales in the UK, and oh gosh, it's been hard work this summer, I must admit, but there we go. So, I'll be able to see that now. I may have to hold my camera actually and take a slow look over it. So, you can see the honeycombs. No, I'm going to stop it a moment and have another look. Right, okay, I'm holding my camera now, so I'm one-handed, but it's a 2-inch honeycomb. These are the ones that I used. There we go, 2 inches, 90 degrees, so the square will fit nicely on it. There we go. There we are. Right, so put that there. So we've got 4 honeycombs joined to a 2-inch square, so everything is obviously 2 inches. So I joined each one till I had a few, half a dozen, and then I started to join them up. It came a bit cumbersome in the end, so I started to take out the papers in the middle and just leave the ones on the edge. So it's Lorry Holt fabric. First time I've really used it, and I think it's absolutely fabulous. Love the colours, love the vibrant. I'm thinking of giving it to a young girl, as I said previously, 19 or 20, so I wanted to keep it sort of trendy and colourful and as young as I could. I think I've achieved that. Hope I have. I love the reds with the flowers. Sorry about the shadows. The blues, the greens. Oh my gosh, I love it all. So if I keep turning it over a little bit, I put a nice border. I think it's about 6 inch. I think it started off as 7 inches of Kona red. There's lots of different reds, but I actually went for the red, which I think worked absolutely wonderful. If I turn it over, it's the Lorry Holt fabric. It's the I don't know what it's called other than it's got tractors on, because I bought it from my long armour. So I've never used a long armour before. I've never thought my quilts were good enough. But I concentrated really hard on sewing these together, and in fact I got a bit cheesed off and my hands started aching in the end, because I kept doing too much, I think, in one go. Loved the process anyway, can't complain. And joined it with the Kona, which made it rather big then. I'm going to pop these out the way. Well over 5 foot. It'll go on a bed quite nicely. Really pleased. The binding again, I asked my long armour. My long armour is Adam Sews. He's in the UK. It's me and my shadow now coming up. He's got a YouTube channel. I've just watched him walking around the Festival of Quilts, which happened last week in the NEC. He did a fabulous job. He used gold thread all the way around, and he also put the binding on for me. This is one job I absolutely hate, and I feel I never do it properly. That's Holt fabric as well. Lovely little join there. I can go all the way around until I come to this join with a thread there. And I have looked at YouTube's, but I'll have to have a practice, I think. But I didn't want to spoil it by doing it myself, and that was part of why I thought I'm going to send this to the long arm, and I'm so pleased, so glad I did. Okay, it did cost a little bit, but it's absolutely well worth it. So pleased, as you can tell. So pleased. I'm going to pull it and it feels fabulous. Can't really show off a quilt, I think. So the do's and the don'ts. I don't think I sewed my pieces together correctly, in that, I mean, I didn't do I think I should have done more stitches. That's what I'm trying to say. I should have done more stitches everywhere. And that's one of the things that the long arm came back. He said, you've done really good, but maybe next time, more stitches, more dense stitches. And I think he's correct in that. So what he said is I can see through some of the seams, but what I can do, if you're happy with it, put an interfacing in there, a very lightweight interfacing in there, and I think that worked really well. Gave it a little bit of structure as well. Want to see if I can. So he said this would hide the stitching, which it has. I used various cottons, not one in particular. I mean, I started off using vintage Silco. Now you can see a little bit of green there, because I didn't think I was going anywhere with it. So next time I'd use the same thread, good strong thread, probably Orifil or Gutermann. I don't really mind as long as it's strong and tough. Hopefully it'll stand up to whatever happens to it. A tiny bit there, but there we go. I think that was the main issue, really, that I should have done more threads to each EPP. So other than that, I think I'm well pleased. In fact, it's hanging over my banister upstairs at the moment. I am wondering if I should give it away, but I know I won't use it. I know it would just be folded up and put somewhere after a while. It needs to go forward, I think, with my young lady. Right, I hope you've enjoyed my little chat about my first ever quilt. Whether I'll actually do one again this size, not sure. Probably will, knowing me. I'm looking at Pinterest and YouTube and the rest of it, lots of my books, just to gain a bit of inspiration. I'm sure it'll come. Right, okay. I'll pull away my garden in August 2026. Lots of marigolds, mostly grown from seed. There we go. I'm not here to show you my garden. I'm here to show you my quilt. Thanks for watching.
Where did the wind come from, like? Are you taking it across towards me a bit?
No, I'm all right.
No.